guys, it's Megan, and today I thought I would talk to you guys about something that's kind of hard to talk about. So as the title suggests, this is about how having a YouTube channel has made me more materialistic. And I've had a YouTube channel, I think it's over 6 years now. I started in my sophomore year of college. My first video is probably one of the most hilarious videos I've ever done, and I've become just so much more confident in myself by having this YouTube channel, and it's just helped me grow so much as a person over these extremely important years of my life. Like, I started my channel probably when I was 19 and now I'm 25. So I have changed so much as a person. So many of my huge life changes have happened while on this channel. I've graduated college. I've had my first few really important romantic relationships. I've made amazing friends. I had my first job. Before that I was working in retail and really struggling to find a job out of college. Then I got an amazing chance to have my real first adult job. Was there for 3 years. Now I'm on to my next real adult job opportunity, and you guys have been here through it all, and it's really emotional to think about that timeline and how many important things you guys have been here for me during, and it's just really crazy because I don't reflect on where I started with my YouTube channel and where I am now in terms of not just my videos and my content, because I think about that and I'm like, wow, my content has really changed, but I as a person have changed so much, and you guys have seen all of that, and that is really, really special to me. And the whole reason I started my channel was to document my life, whether it was my beauty interests or whatever. Now it's evolved into so much more of me sharing my life with you and my thoughts with you, and there's nothing more that I could want from this channel than that. And I didn't know this would be an emotional video, but throughout all of that, I have always really focused on beauty as my main thing on my channel, and my username is megsmakeup8, and part of me wishes that wasn't my username, but it is, and I'm not going to change it because I don't know, there's just something special about it, because I chose it for a reason, and whether it was a stupid reason or not, that's what I chose, and so I don't want to change it. But my channel is not about makeup. I enjoy makeup, I love beauty, but my channel has become so much more than that, and that is what I'm really proud of from this channel, is that I really just opened myself up to sharing different parts of my life with you guys. But one thing that I never talked to you guys about is how my YouTube channel has affected my shopping habits. And that's something that's really hard for me to admit to myself, because I never want to stop my YouTube channel. I know that one day YouTube will not really be a popular thing as everything else dies out eventually, like MySpace. YouTube will eventually die out, and I don't know what will replace it. But until that day happens, I really enjoy just sharing whatever I want to with you guys. But since I am really talking about beauty products, whether it's makeup or skincare or any material item, and I know that's not all of what my channel is anymore, but it is a big part of it, and giving you guys recommendations and things that I'm really enjoying, and you guys give me recommendations back, which is so much fun. It is a lot about things, and that's okay, but it definitely has made me more prone to purchasing things that I don't necessarily need, because I have this little voice in my head that uses my YouTube channel as an excuse to purchase things. And sometimes that can be a good thing, maybe. Like this shirt. I was like, I love this shirt. It's only $5 at Primark. And it just made me happy from the second I saw it. Me and Alyssa went there this weekend and it was such a blast. But I was like, I would love to wear this in my videos because it's really cute. You can see a little bit of the pattern. And so part of the reason I bought this was because of my YouTube channel, but also because I really loved it. But when it comes to beauty stuff, I find that if I feel like Instagram has so many ads now. It was like the one social media that didn't really have a lot of ads, and now every like 5 posts it's an ad, and in the Instagram stories there's ads between stories. So I'm on Instagram a lot. Like, it's definitely my favorite social media. So I'm constantly seeing all these different products and different deals that brands are sharing. And they're doing a really great job because it definitely tempts me so much. And a lot of the time I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like a great thing that I could try out and show on my channel. Like, most recently, there's been an ad on Instagram for Olay Labs, and it's like you take a picture of your face and you answer these questions, and it makes you like a customized skincare routine for $89. It's 5 steps, and it was really cool. Like, I thought it was such an interesting idea to have that, and I was really curious to see what the products would be like, and I was like, this would be a great video. Dude, seriously, get a grip. You have so much skincare. You do not need to review an $89 skincare system when I don't even know if you can buy the exact products that they send me unless you answer the quiz in the exact same way that I do. Like, it's just nonsensical how I think sometimes, and of course I like X'd out so I didn't purchase it. But I was like at the checkout and I almost bought it because I was like, this is such an awesome video idea. Like, that was the only reason that I was going to buy that. And I love you guys so much, and I want to tell you guys about all the coolest stuff and all the newest stuff and all the things that I really recommend, but I have to try things in order to tell you what to get if it's new. So sometimes I just get so caught up in this whole world of YouTube where it's like, you have to recommend new stuff. Like, if you recommend stuff so many times, like, people will get bored. And I don't think that's true at all, because it's showing what you really love. And if you use things like month in and month out, or year in and year out, and you still love it, I think that is so much more powerful of a recommendation than any first impression ever could be. Like, I watch first impression hauls or like tutorials if I like the person and I just want to support them and like their personality to watch. But I find first impressions to be basically useless. Like, there is hardly any information there unless they do a wear test, and that is really helpful. But for the most part, like, I don't really care what your first impressions are of something. That is why empties are so amazing to me, or like project pan finales, like, to hear what people think after they've used up a whole product. That is much more powerful of a recommendation, whether it's like, go try this because I really loved it, or oh my god, stay away because I got so sick of this product. Like, those types of things are very helpful. So, and that's how I truly believe with my channel and with watching other people's videos. So I don't know why I get so caught up sometimes in like, I need to try out this stuff and tell them what I think about it right away, and it's just weird, like, how I think sometimes. And a lot of the times it happens when I'm at the drugstore, and I talked about this in my mindfulness when shopping video. I just see all this awesome, like, less expensive stuff, and I'm like, I could do a full face of Maybelline, I could do a full face of Makeup Revolution, like, and it's not that expensive, and I can recommend all this stuff, and it's like, why? Like, why do I need all that stuff? I don't. And why do you guys like care to see that? Like, that's not why you come to my channel. That's not why you watch my channel or watch my videos. Like, there are certain channels that I feel like really do review the newest stuff and have those types of videos, but that's not what I'm about. Like, that's not why you guys want to be here. I feel like these types of videos are more of why you want to be here than anything else, like, just in terms of the view counts that I get on these types of videos. And sometimes reviews are really great, like, to have on a channel specifically. Like, I've done reviews in the past of like hair dye and things like that, and those videos get a lot of views over time because people search like Madison Reed review, and that's like a hair care line, and I reviewed that. So those types of things have a place on YouTube for sure, and it really is informational, but that's not really what my channel is about. I'm not really a review channel. I'm more of a Megan channel. And so whatever I feel like talking about and recommending to you guys that I genuinely love, that is what I'm gonna do. And I don't know, I feel like in a lot of ways YouTube has impacted me in a very positive way, but also in terms of my spending habits, it's impacted me in a negative way because I have allowed myself to purchase things solely because of my channel. And if I didn't have my channel, I wouldn't have bought those things in a million years. Like, I don't think I would try as much stuff. I don't think I would buy as much stuff. And I think that's just all par for the course with a channel that's about material items, like more or less. And for good or for bad, I have found amazing things because of my channel and because of watching YouTube and having you guys recommend stuff to me. Like, I love that interaction and I love finding new stuff to try, but I don't need to try everything, and I don't need to think of you guys as people that want me to try everything, because that's not the vibe you've ever given me. That's not what I think that you want. So it's just something that's in my head that I think over the course of me watching YouTube for the better part of my teen years, like probably from, let's see, in high school I started watching YouTube. So probably from like 16, 17 forward, so pretty much a decade I've been watching YouTube. Those types of things, and like always having the newest and the latest and the greatest, that has definitely impacted the way I think about my channel, even though that's not how I run my channel. But it does stick with me because I'm like, I need to review new stuff and tell them about it. And that's really the cool thing to me about having companies send smaller YouTubers things. Like, I am so fortunate when I get to try products to review for you guys and for the companies to tell them what I think about it, because that's a way that I don't have to spend my own money, but I'm able to try things and let you guys know whether I think it's worth it or not. And of course, there's like a disconnect because I'm not spending my own hard-earned money on it, but I do try to think of the products as if I did. And of course, it never will be the same as spending your own money on it when you get sent something for free, but I do really try to take that into serious consideration before recommending anything to you guys, especially if it's more expensive. So that has been really helpful, especially within the last few years of my channel, with companies actually sending me stuff. Like, it's pretty crazy to think that they would actually want to do that, but it has happened, and I think that's hopefully filling the hole that I have of like, I need to recommend the newest stuff, because I am able to try out more recent releases and give you guys some new things to think about. And I, of course, will always accumulate more stuff. I'm like looking over there because that's where all my makeup is. And I have so much. I feel like I have so much more than I need, but I have so much less than I ever did before. And if I didn't do my YouTube channel, I wonder how much I would have, because I still think I would have a good amount, because I've always liked trying different products, but I definitely have more stuff now, and I try more stuff because I want to tell you guys about it. So it's really interesting and very confusing sometimes, because I want to recommend stuff to you guys and try different things, but also I know that you guys are on a very similar journey to me, as trying to acquire less things, trying to spend less money, and there's just such a fine line that I have found between, should I tell you guys about sales and in a way like encourage people to shop, but it's saving money at the same time. So I try to, when I post about sales like on my Instagram and stuff, or I tell you guys here, I try to say, if you were gonna buy this stuff anyway, now's a good time because it's a great sale. So it's just about the wording and about like me really consciously realizing that I want to treat you guys as if you were me. And I know I struggle a lot with like just that enabling thought of sales and how it just makes me want to shop and spend more even if I don't need to spend the money. And lately, and I need to like really actively use this before I share it with you guys, but I've made a few like Google spreadsheets, like Excel documents basically, that have things that I am tempted to purchase and how much it was that I almost spent, why I was tempted by it, and why I ultimately didn't purchase it. Because that's something that I really need to work on, and something that I kind of do now with my list of things that I'm tempted to buy. But this is way more detailed, and it really makes me think about why was I tempted to buy that and why did I talk myself out of it. Because if there's a thing that I'm very responsive to, like if I tell myself, you need to save this money for XYZ, or you don't need that product, like what is it that convinces me not to buy something? Because that's what I want to tell myself more often. And it's hard to get into that routine of like stopping yourself from buying things, but it's also about only buying things that you really will use and really will get your money's worth out of. So all of these things are so connected. Like there's so many different reasons why I am the way I am, and a lot of it is just how I've always been. I've always been a shopper. I've always spent my money right as soon as I got it, and so now I'm trying to undo all of that, which I will never undo all of it, but I can find ways that make it easier for me to say no to myself and to walk away from things that I know that I don't need. So YouTube is definitely a factor in my whole evolution of my shopping addiction, my spending habits, my materialistic nature, and it's something that I really am trying to be more conscious of and realize that I'm not here to tell you guys about all the things you should buy, because I'm here to kind of give you a reason not to buy things and only to buy things that you really, really love or need or want and that are in your budget. So everyone's budget is different. Some people have a ton of money to spend, some people only have a few dollars to spend, and I just always try to go into my videos with that in mind, because I want to explain why I like a product and why you might like it. Because if you have a different skin type than me, you might not like the same products because they might not work for your skin type. But if we have similar skin types, that's very important to know, because you can kind of compare like, oh, if Megan with like normal sensitive skin like this, I have normal sensitive skin and maybe it would work for me. Or Megan has really pale skin and I have really pale skin and that highlighter worked for her or whatever. So those types of things, as like a viewer and consumer of YouTube or Instagram or any social media, you have to be conscious of making sure that the person recommending the products gives an explanation as to why they like it. And I feel like, I don't know how much I do this, but I definitely notice when other people do like reviews or like favorites or empties, they're just like, I really like this. And then they like stop talking about it. It's like, why did you like it? Was it long wearing? Was it like the right color? Was it a good deal? Like, I don't know unless the person explains. So I try to really think about that and explain myself, and that's why I feel like my videos are so long, because I am always trying to explain myself so thoroughly, and I'm such a like long-winded talker, and all my like ideas come at the very end of the whole conversation. So the end of my videos is probably the most important part to watch. But yeah, so there's so many things about YouTube that I find fascinating and have really made me think over the years, especially lately. Like, everything comes with age. Like, I'm not even that old, but I feel like I know so much more than I did a year ago or 5 years ago or 10 years ago, like way, way more. So I just thought this would be a nice like reflective type of video to share with you guys. These aren't all my thoughts on this subject, but I definitely wanted to open the floor to any of you guys who have similar feelings about if you have a YouTube channel and how that has affected your shopping habits or your materialistic nature. And it's just really weird to think about sometimes and really hard to think about. But if you want to talk about it, let us know in the comments below or message me on here or on Instagram. I love to connect with you guys on that one-on-one level. I find it so rewarding and so amazing to get to know you because you guys really know a lot about me and I would love to get to know you guys better. So I hope you enjoyed this video and hearing my true stream of consciousness thoughts on this. And if you want me to elaborate on anything, I might do like more videos similar to this. So definitely let me know in the comments what you would like to see, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye.